us with the one and only JCR taking the glide's ankles for this impressive drive. Help us award 100,000 VC right now. Pick your top play of Season 3 and send in your best plays on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. We can't wait to see your best plays from Season 4. Thanks, everyone. See you in your next Sacramento Kings game in NBA 2K23. Gotta go take Slamson to the groomers. It's gonna be a scene. See ya!
The NBA 2K League draft is coming up on January 26th, and last week we talked to Brendan Donahue, and he mentioned some potential draft prospects.
And recently we caught up with one of them, dropping dimes left and right. This is a player you won't want to miss on draft night.
The rookie fires away.
Right now.
Our next guest is a top draft prospect in the 2023.
Chains on, walked in this, put on my chains on, yeah, she finna do what I say so, okay, she finna do what I say so, walk, 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 walked in this, put on my chains on, walked in this, put on my chains on, thought that was my pants, I won't buy her no flowers, but I buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie, and she out in Japan. Wait. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia. And she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping. Don't sip. No way.
It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the Timberwolves with possession. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level, and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Smart. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior. Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Jason Tatum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Russell. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Inside. Here's Horford. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. That shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Back to Russell. Driving in. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Good on the three-point shot.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And Tatum launches it from deep. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Russell with it. Picked up by Brown. Back to Russell. Out to Edwards. He takes it in. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here are the Celtics with the ball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
All right, thank you, David. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
At the line for the Celtics.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Pass to Noel. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Now here's Rivers. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now McDaniels, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Here's Tatum. Reed with the block. Pass to Rivers. Stolen by Smart. And here they go. And the dunk by Tatum.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
For Boston, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 6.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket, so 2 shots coming up for him.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagrammed.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
A performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball in. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And it's Russell in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. Russell's got 8 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Austin making some changes. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. It's Rivers on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Coming onto the floor for your Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. Williams looking over the floor. Over Gobert. And stolen by Russell. And it's Anderson atop the key. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Brogdon right side. It's stolen by Gobert. To the paint. Here's Russell. And it's all evened up. Russell's got 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Celtics have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Pass to Noel. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Boston now. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Russell. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Williams. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Stolen by Brogdon. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams inside. Back to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. The 3. Williams trying to break free. The shot by Brogdon, no good. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Williams with the stuff.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Williams inside. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed with the rebound. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. This is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
.158 left in the first half. Pass to Reed. To the middle. Here's Noel.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Gobert with the block. Down low. And that one, good. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Back to Williams. It's stolen by Gobert.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Seated
Tatum looking around. Looking to end his cold spell. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Rivers. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Taken away by Williams. Outside Tatum. There's a screen by Williams. Outside Tatum. Busted. No good that time either.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, up by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The drive by Russell. Pass to Tatum. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Edwards. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. White bounce pass. Here's Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Brown outside. Back to Tatum.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
And it's Russell missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For the tie, it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Right around a minute and a half play here in the third quarter. Sweet little floater. Rivers has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside Tatum. Left side, Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got 6.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves, they lead by 1.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And so it's Boston with it. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Boston with the rebound. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Tatum.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increased the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
The kick out to Anderson. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Timberwolves trailed by 7.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
Right side, Russell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jason Tatum. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Horford trying to free himself up. Brown, good. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing.
2 minutes.
And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Jason.
And the basket by Tatum.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Edwards inside. Lock at 6.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 8.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Celtics leading by 7. Now here's Tatum, who's got 19. Brown outside. Sweet move. Back to Smart. It's White on the wing. Pass to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Goes back up. Can't hit that one. Good D by Anderson. Edwards inside. 8 points for him. And a missed layup. Here's Brown with the drive. And finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Here's Russell. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics, 46.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Boston leading by 9. Now Tatum. Right side Horford. Back to Tatum. Lots of room. And it's Boston with another.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now. Preparing before the pass around.
Outside Edwards. Back to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. It's Rivers on the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Brown down low. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Tatum's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Picked by Horford. For 3. Boston again missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Out to Edwards. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Boston leading by 12. Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. Out to White. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in. So it's the Timberwolves now. Edwards looking it over. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota calls timeout. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Celtics passing it around. And White slams it in.
Assisted.
Now that's big time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
Here's Edwards. And it's sent back by Horford. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Rebound Minnesota.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Out to Russell. Edwards inside. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kyle. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Got that one up quick. Tatum's got 27 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for Boston.
This is a game where defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Tatum gets the bucket.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Prince misses. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-5 run. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And they recover it.
Terrific play there. He gets to the long rebound, which keeps the clock running.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 24. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
.30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Timberwolves foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Anderson. Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
The first free throw is good.
Jason Tatum. At the line.
And so Tatum nails them both. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fourth personal foul.
That one on Horford.
14 foul.
A free throw drops for Rivers. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And so they foul intentionally.
Nas Reed. Third personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Celtics.
No good on the second free throw. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Timeout called for Minnesota.
They're trailing by 24. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Time to get up and make some noise for the Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
That'll be a 5-second call. Off the inbound. Prince misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Torian Prince. Third personal foul. At the line for the Celtics. Jason Tatum. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves. Kyle Anderson.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Minnesota ball.
And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Goes up off the inbound.
Jason
And the dunk by Tatum.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum. Get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names, making statements.
And so it's Boston easily.
When you're lying and stay on my business, will watch you taking my people to heights where you crying but regular living, and that's what I'm trying to prove. Instead of just lying in booths. First true Filipino rapper on the news. Enjoy if you're cool. Haters can snooze while I put my city on the map. 22-00, Longopo City, no cap. Never forgetting the street where my cousin would sit when we always just listen to rap. Kendrick, M and ASAP with some metal and mammy, we turn up with that. Been mundane till the sun came. Now we want fame like a kid in the hey, I've been in Spain, but the letter S is silent. I'm claiming my reign like a king so I can water crops for surviving. Go away if you tripping. Had a homie. Ain't got no love for the people who talk over songs when they claiming they listen. These bars never done.